Tracy. Welcome to my tips and tricks video. Now this is the first one for this year, and each Monday I'll be bringing you a very quick video around the 5-minute mark, just giving you some tips and tricks. And I'll also be doing a bit of product showcasing, just showing you the features and benefits of some of the products that are in the catalogues. So this video is going to be a little bit longer. It is going to be a bit of a catalogue tour. If you're new to Stampin' Up or the Stampin' Up catalogue, these are just going to make your job going through the catalogue just a little bit more easier. So let's get straight into it. From page 3 through to page 7 are the bundles. Now, what I love about Stampin' Up doing these, not only does it show you what the bundles are, it just makes your job so much easier. So the first benefit would be extra sample ideas, which is always fantastic. We have the bundle name here, the page that it's on, whether it's the type of stamp set that it is, whether it be photopolymer or cling. We have the price, both here in Australia and the New Zealand price. And then it tells you what the bundle is. So it's the Clubhouse stamp set and the Golf Club dies that are together. Now all the bundles are 10% off if you use that code. So that code is just for the stamp set and the dies, whereas if you purchase them separately, there is no 10% off. So these are a really great way to have a look quickly at what the bundles are. And like I said, you've got plenty of sample ideas here as well. So page 3 to page 7. Moving on, I just want to go through just one of the suites. So this is the From the Heart suite, and the first page is all about the samples. So Stampin' Up do a wonderful job in giving you plenty of card ideas and projects. The concept artists are amazing at what they do. On the second page here, we have the description here. This little icon tells you that there is a YouTube video that Stampin' Up have done on this whole suite, so that's really great to take note of. Then we have the whole bundle suite item code, which is fantastic. So if you want to purchase everything in this suite, you can use that item number there, and that purchases the whole suite for you. So the other thing here that I just want to quickly show you, these are the coordinating colors in this suite. So in this suite, for instance, we have Real Red and Floaty Flamingo. So moving on, now these are the items in the suite, and up the top here is the designer series paper. Now this is great because you get to see all the papers very close up, and it gives you a really great idea of what the designer series paper is. Now in previous catalogues it's been very hard to see what the designs are on the designer series paper, so this really helps along the way. Then we have the bundle that's part of this suite. So we have the heartfelt stamp set and then the 2 punches there as well. Then there is the ribbon, the heart foil tins, the heart doilies, and the faceted gems. So that's just showing you the items in the suite. Moving to the next page, we also have more samples here. If you're just after the bundle number is up here, the item number. But then we also have the punch pack, so you can just purchase the punches as a pack together, and you'll have your item number just here. And then we have a larger image of the stamp set in that suite. So what they've done is they've really made it easy for us to see everything in that suite, whether it be the stamp set, whether it be the dies, or in this case the punches, and plenty of samples. So a really great idea. Okay, so we're going to move on. I'm not going to go through each stamp set and product that Stampin' Up have. I just want to bring a couple of things to show you. I'm just going to keep going through. Here is another suite that you can purchase the whole bundle, so the details are here. And once again, you've got the coordinating colors. Moving on. Now, let me just show you this little icon down here. It's the distinctive stamp suite, the distinctive stamp icon, and that's just letting you know that this stamp set here is distinctive. So distinctive means that once you stamp it, it looks like it's layered and it just pops off the page, which looks really great. So moving on, now this Peruzzi and Blossoms suite actually has 2 bundles in it, so that's also something a little bit different. Moving along, the next thing I want to show you is, let's just see here. So throughout the catalogue you can see some tips, and for this one here, the high quality paper snips, which are little scissors, allow you to create crisp, precise cuts around stamped images. So it's just showing you how the scissors or the paper snips create really easy fussy cutting. So it's always good just to see what's in those little pieces or snippets in the catalogue. So we're going to move on to the Peaceful Poppy Suite. Once again, there is a YouTube icon, so there is going to be a video for this suite. We have the whole bundle item code that you can purchase, but look at all these coordinating colours in that suite. So that is really, this is a new feature that Stampin' Up have done, and I love that they have popped these in. So I'm going to move on, keep going on. Now this suite's also another one that has 2 bundles in the one suite, so that's awesome. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you is, which is on page 28. You see this little icon down here, and I actually will bring it up to show you a little bit better. It's a $1 million icon, and these actually show the stamp sets that are designed by the $1 Million Achievers. So we actually have 4 of these achievers in this catalogue, and they've designed those stamp sets. For this one here, it's Jackie Williams, and she's a New Zealand demonstrator, which is a really great set there as well. So I'm going to keep moving on. Lots of little snippets in there that you can read and get lots of great ideas. Another suite where you can purchase the whole suite as well. Okay, we have another $1 million stamp set on this page here, on page 37, and this is Lisa Fast's $1 million stamp set. It's called Witticisms, and I missed this one over here. This is the 3rd one, which is Label Me Bold, and this is from Jasmine Schultz. So there's the 3 of the 4 $1 million stamp sets there. So I'm going to keep moving on. Another suite that you can purchase the whole suite. Now the next thing I want to show you is coming up. Okay, it's on page 42, and it's part of the Under the Umbrella bundle. Now you can see this little icon down here, it's Make It Simple. Now these ones are designed so it really shows you, the customer, that these cards can be made really simply with minimum supplies. So there's quite a few in here, so there's another one here, part of the Timeless Tulips bundle. So that's really great that they've sort of highlighted some of the more easier cards or projects for you to do. So we also have another distinctive stamp icon here with the Timeless Tulips. So moving on, and we have the new paper trimmer that's available for customers. So this is on page 45. This has been available for Stampin' Up demonstrators for a little while now, but that's great that they've popped that finally in the catalogue. So another tip just up here on page 44. So to create an egg box with cardstock and the dino dies, use tear and tape adhesive to hold the box together. So we have the little tip here, or the little box that's just here. So that's a great idea. We have the Country Club suite. Keep going. Some really great masculine stamp sets and bundles in the catalogue, which is fantastic. I love that we've got a lot more masculine sets in here because it is a little bit harder to create masculine cards. Another tip up here is embossing, so they just go over a little bit of tips for embossing. Okay, the icon down here, which is the Reversibles icon, that means that the stamp set can actually be, the image of the stamp can be stamped on both sides. So that's a really great benefit. So one side of the stamp will have the detail and the other side is the solid image. So that's something that's new. It was in the holiday catalogue with the Cup of Christmas stamp set. That was the first stamp set that was a reversible. So that's really great. Look out for those. Best Dressed bundle. And here's the 4th $1 Million Achiever stamp set, Music from the Heart. This is from Dawn Olszewski, so that's really great. Also a little bit here about coordination from using items from the annual catalogue with the mini catalogue, which is a really great. Page 58, we start looking at the kits, and there are 3 sorts of kits that Stampin' Up do, and there's a little bit about each one here. So we have the all-inclusive kits, which have everything in them. Obviously it's an all-inclusive kit. The only thing that it doesn't have is liquid glue or adhesive. It usually has, if it's got dimensionals, it'll have the dimensionals in there. The next one is project kits, and these are kits that have everything except for the stamp set, the inks, and things like that, but it'll tell you what you need in the kit. And the third one is product medleys. Now these are designed for the avid crafter. They do not tell you what to create. It's a medley kit, so a whole heap of product that you can create different projects and cards with your own creativity. So 3 different kits. So the first one here is the all-inclusive. It's the 3 cheers for you. So it's just showing what the kit makes. So those are the 4 cards there and the little box. The stamp set that's part of the kit, and then this shows you everything that's in the kit. So there are glue dots, there is dimensionals, and an acrylic block. So these are really perfect for the very beginner stamper, the beginner card maker, and these are really great as a gift for them. So I'm going to turn the page, and the next one we have here is the project kit. So this is the project here, little 3x3 note cards, and for that you'll get this whole kit here. But it also tells you here that you'll also need the Seriously the Best stamp set, Pretty Peacock and Terracotta Tile Classic ink, and snail adhesives, dimensionals. These sorts of kits are designed where you purchase the kit and then you'll get together with the Stampin' Up demonstrator. They'll bring these supplies, the stamp set, the inks and the adhesives, and you make the projects in class. So that's really an awesome idea. And then the last one we have is the product medley. Now we've had the Everything is Rosy product medley, and then for the Christmas one we had one, and I'm not sure of what the name was, but for this one here, this is called the Botanical Prints. The stamp set's included, and this is all the kit there. And down here is an image of what the kit has. So it has ribbon, designer series paper, a stamp set, the dies that go with it, and then punch outs as well as overlays. So really great kit, and you can see up here as well there's a YouTube video for that one as well. So 3 different kits, caters to everyone. So next we have how to maximize your kit sets. So it's showing you how to use that kit stamp set or products and moving it with your products that you already have. So it's just showing you that versatility of those kits. Moving on, how sweet it is. And these go through the paper, embellishments, packaging, embossing folders, and dies and punches. Then this is great. This is something really new, and I love that they've done this. This is one concept 4 ways. So they take, these are all individual stamp sets or bundles, and what they've done is they've created a card, a 3D project, decor, and also a scrapbooking or project life memory keeping layout as well. So really awesome that we have so many different variations there. So it's really giving you heaps and heaps of ideas right there on that page. So that one's a really great one to check out. Then we have Just Wanting More. So these are just showing some of the items from our annual catalogue that you can team up with some of the stuff in the mini catalogue. And I love this. This is the catalogue at a glance. It's showing you a snippet of the stamp set, and then it's also giving you the name, the item number, the cost, and the page that it's on. So if you're looking for a stamp set, you can come to the back here and have a look, and you can usually pick it out straight away just by seeing some of these smaller images. So this is great that they've popped this in here as well, rather than flipping through the whole catalogue. And then we have all the products at a glance. So we have the punches, the dies, embossing folders, ribbon, embellishments, paper, packaging, and the kits. All little snippets of each one, and it has the name, the item number, and the price. So I love that they've done that as well. It makes it so much easier for both the demonstrator and the customer. Going to move on to just talking about being a host and the benefits for being a host. Here are all the benefits here. And the host stamp set. Now, the only way you can get the host stamp sets from the catalogue are to host a party where you have a minimum of $250 in sales, or if you purchase a minimum of $250, you can be your own host, and you can choose this item or this stamp set here as a free gift. So because you get free items as a host. And then we move on. This is just about becoming a demonstrator, the cost, some of the benefits, and also a bit more information here. Now you can also see a little bit more, actually a lot more, in the celebration catalogue. Let me just bring this in. And joining during celebration is the very best time to join, whether you're joining to become a business demonstrator or just a hobbyist, so you get your own discounts. This is such a great deal, and I highly recommend anyone who purchases through Stampin' Up normally to take up this deal. There is no loss by joining. So it's the typical deal, $169. You get to choose $235 worth of product you choose. You're also going to get this paper cutter for free. You're going to get a 48-piece 6x6 paper sampler. This is designer series paper from most of the ones in the catalogue. This is such an awesome deal. And then you also get to choose your own stamp set from a current catalogue. So on top of that, you're also getting your business supplies. You get to join the demonstrator Facebook page, and it's all free shipping for your first order. Now your orders after that are minimum 20% off, and what a great deal. So if you're interested or have any questions with that, or you'd like to join the Inky Stampers team, please get in touch with me. I'd love to help you out with that. And the last thing here is the Make a Difference. Now, Stampin' Up brought this out 2 years ago, where you can nominate yourself and it goes to a good cause. So there's a lot more information down here as well. Okay, so that's the end of the catalogue. There is some really great features in the catalogue, so I hope that as you're flicking through, you'll have a look at some of those little tidbits and tips that I've shown you. I'll be back next Monday with another tip video, and I'm looking forward to this year and showing you a little bit more. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you left me a comment. If you're after any Stampin' Up supplies, you can shop through my online store. There is a link to that online store in the description of this video. There's also a link to my hostess code, so if you're popping that order in, use that hostess code. Okay, until next time, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.